And welcome back. Well, after getting off to a mild start, our winter is in full swing with cold temps and snow on the ground. And that makes some folks happy, especially if you're the general manager over at Tyrol Ski Basin and Snowboard area. Hi, Josh. This is Josh Faber from
Hello.
Tyrol. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're happy with this kind of weather, I suppose.
We are. It is pretty frigid out there, but we're able to make a lot of snow this past week, and it looks like the weather is going to warm up a little bit. So we're really looking forward to it.
It'll be just perfect then.
It will be.
All right, let's talk about what's new. Now, before we talk about what's new on the ski slope, you are also kind of new there. You're the new general manager, is that right?
I am. I took over from Mr. McKay this late summer, and it's my first season as the general manager there. But I grew up skiing in high school and college. I would go to Tyrol Basin and ski all the time, so it's pretty fun to be back.
Well, welcome and congratulations.
Thank
You
you.
got some pretty big shoes to fill.
I do.
And people are going to want to know, are you going to grow the mustache?
That's the biggest question I get. I'm probably going to hold off, let him live out that legacy.
All right, let's talk about what's new on the slopes.
Biggest change this year is we put in a new chairlift. Essentially, it's a magic carpet lift for our beginners and beginner skier and snowboarders. The concept is you stand on it, and it takes you to the top of the beginner slopes. It's as easy as it gets. No more rope toes, no more handle toes. Keep it as simple as possible.
You know, I grew up skiing as well, and I dreaded the rope toe. I fought with that thing so much.
Yeah.
And you had to wear the special things on your gloves
Exactly.
so they didn't get ripped up, and I hated that thing. I couldn't wait to get on chairlifts.
Exactly, and that's the idea behind the magic carpet, is just trying to eliminate that negative experience, because it's hard, you know. Rope toes are pretty difficult, especially for the very first timers. So we just try to eliminate that, make it as easy as possible for them.
We want that first experience to be a really good and successful one, too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And you were saying earlier that this magic carpet is actually going to make more terrain available. How does that work?
It will. So it's 500 feet in length, so it's probably one of the largest ones, skiable magic carpets in the area, but it takes you higher up the beginner slopes now to where we have, you know, multiple beginner trails to access off of it. So really opening up that space for everyone.
This magic carpet it's basically just a flat thing that you step on or ski
Pretty much.
onto?
I always just tell people you kind of shimmy your skis or boards on it, and it takes you right up the hill. And like I said, all you do is stand on it. It's easy as it gets.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and people have loved it so far.
Great.
So.
Well, congratulations. That's a neat
Thanks.
thing, a nice addition.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the lessons and the lesson programs. Describe some of those that you have going on.
For sure. So we're really pushing to get, you know, families and things like that out to Tyrol Basin to learn how to ski, because once you learn, it's something you can do for the rest of your life, and it's something you can do with your family. We've got some wonderful programs for the little ones. We have a preschool ski school, which my daughter's even in, and she's just turning 3. Lots of children's programs, you know, even private lessons for adults. Really, anyone and any ability level, we have something for them.
And as we were talking about earlier, you want that first experience to be so positive. I can't tell you, I'm sure you know how many times a friend or a buddy has taken someone and just kind of turned them loose.
Yeah.
And it ends up being a bad experience.
It is. And I always like to joke with people. I tell them, remember your second time. That first time can be kind of rough, so remember the second time you've gone out.
All right, so these newbies, they need equipment. You rent skis and snowboards.
Of course. So, I mean, if the first-timers never have tried it ever, we pretty much have everything they would need to get out on the hill. Ski rentals, lessons, everything they would possibly need. So take care of them.
When we talked about your lessons, did you mention that there was snowboard as well?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Yep. Ski, snowboard, I mean, whatever you want to try to do, we have it for you.
Excellent. You mentioned that you have a 3-year-old.
Yep. She'll be 3 really soon, and I've gotten her on the slopes the past 2 winters, and being a lifelong skier myself, she loves it, and it's something to where I couldn't be more proud by any means. And it really enlightened me to how things change and how many people, you know, when you have kids, it's difficult, and I want to make it as easy as possible for these families to once they pull into the parking lot, to be able to get onto the slopes.
So now you understand about schlepping all of that equipment.
I didn't until I had my own kids. So it's opened a whole new chapter in my life, and I look forward to helping everyone with it. So.
Very good. Well, it's so nice to meet you, Josh. Josh is the general manager over at Tyrol Ski Basin and Snowboard area. Check them out. Check out that new magic carpet if you've got a new skier in your household as well. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town right after this.